on? I'm J57, MC producer from the Brown Bag AllStars. I haven't made beats in a couple of weeks, so like when I make beats today, I'm probably gonna go through records and find something, and that's gonna be my sound, like the real, like the stuff I do with Brown Bag or like with Scene or Sandman, you know, Homeboy Sandman, like that kind of stuff, like real sample driven, like raw hip hop. But like if I make beats like every day for like a week straight, I get pretty bored of it, and then I end up listening in my iPod, like if I'm going to some, you know, somewhere on the train, like a Radiohead or Portishead or whoever, and I get influenced by that, and then I go home and I end up making some stuff that's kind of like that, with like some glitchy sounding drums and, you know, some bugged out synths that, you know, no samples and all that. So it really just depends on my mood. If you do what everybody else does, that's cool, but if you want to stand out, like kind of, you know, you just got to push the envelope a little bit. Honestly, I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but it looks like it should be good. It's a glee club, so let's see if this is any good. So it's all this, so I could probably chop up some vocals, you know? Yeah, I could probably find something in there. My only beef with records that are like one-dimensional is the fact that they're one-dimensional. It's like one thing, that's all you can do. When I'm making a beat, I'm like, yo, is this something I would rhyme to, or is this something that like Raekwon would rhyme to, or you know, whoever, like just thinking like theoretically, like who would rap to this? Back in the day I used to play like acapellas. I used to just put on like a old woo, you know, woo acapella or something and just like play it over the beat to see if it sounded right. Now, I like to just make beats and see where they go, but like if somebody hits me up and they're like, yo, I really want one of your beats on my project, and it's somebody that I've been trying to work with or wanted to work with or whatever it is, now I'm trying to tailor make beats to what they sound like. And I don't just send them that one beat, I send them like 10 beats, and not, actually 10 times out of 10 they pick the beat that I made for them, every time. Like I'll put it like randomly in the batch, you know, like the little zip folder I send them, they'll always pick the new one I made that morning for them, with them in mind, every time. I don't know what it is, I'm just pretty good at picking that, you know, like vibe out. Not to sound like spiritual or some crap like that, but like whatever the energy is, like if it's an artist that's more into like hardcore hip hop, then I'm gonna start with drums and make those drums slam through your face. But if it's somebody who's like a little more mellow and laid back, I'll probably go with a sample first. When it all comes together, I add, you know, the bass, add like some vocal background stuff, like my man Broken Battery screaming in the, where is that shit in the background? Hold on. Him screaming. You know, I had him come through the studio and do some sample-free samples in the background, if you know. Being that all four MCs have different vibes and styles is obviously our advantage as a group, and that's why people like us, and everything we put out has to be fucking good. Like, there's been a lot of music from us that's solid, I would consider it good, but if it's not amazing, it doesn't come out. We have to make sure everybody's on the same page. All the music we're putting out is a good representation of me, of Soulcon, of Element, Concept, Audible Doctor, everybody that's affiliated. Not just our crew, it's like, it's a big fucking affiliation of cats in New York and Cali and wherever else, in Canada and UK. Like, we really do have a lot of people that are affiliated with us, that work closely with us. Whether you know it now or not, you will eventually, because we work together so much and have been for the past couple years, that everybody's gonna start dropping a lot of stuff this year or next year. It's gonna be all over the place. We wanna make sure the brand is the most important thing, the quality of the music is the most important thing, and there's no yes men and there's no bullshit. Everybody make sure that everything that comes out is a good representation of everybody else within the camp. And that's the Brown Bag thing, man. That's the J57 thing. Like that's all we stand for. Because if you don't have that, then you don't have anything.